Hey, YouTube Gundam here. I have basically finished my next ship. It's tiny. Very tiny. Look at this. It's almost like a needle, and that is on purpose. This is the Thrasher class destroyer. I still don't have that. Where's the end of the... There's the end of the Valiant. Okay. So the Thrasher class destroyer there. It's small compared to the Defender next to it. And minuscule compared to the mighty Valiant. Although it's a little tall, it's actually ever so slightly taller than the Defender. And I believe a tiny bit wider than the Defender. Length, and the fact that it has almost no mass. Now I have this, I can remove this to clear it. There we go. The Defender over there will be a good thing for it, but I'll get to that in just a second. The Thrasher contains 6 Telian flak cannons up front, with 5, not 6, artillery cannons following up next. 24 broadside cannons, and a total of 29, not 30 but 29, Vulcans spread well around the ship. Critical features of this ship, as if it wasn't obvious, are 3 Titan engines. How big are these? That's a Titan engine. The main ion thruster that everybody likes to use is this big. And the big hydrogen thrusters, of which the ship has a few, are that big. And that's it. That's everything. Yeah. There is no comparison between those little things and this monster of an engine. To get a better look, I've cut one in half. This is it. Look at this. This is everything. So, very obviously you have the 3 Titan engines, 2 for forward thrust, 1 for reverse thrust on the bottom. You have a very small hangar, barely able to hold a single fighter up here, or a small shuttlecraft. And then you have an entryway, which is intentionally barren. And then you have the everything room. There's an upper section and a lower section. That's it. Just maintenance shafts other than that. Shall we get inside? There are no sensors on this ship. Intentionally wanted to eliminate as many issues as possible. If I can remember how to get into the ship. I think it's down here. I had to go past one of the Titan engines there. There's jump drive. That's the bottom. Yeah, 3 jump drives are present inside. I don't remember how to get into the ship. No, that's the bottom. That's for maintenance. So it's definitely not down there. Oh, of course. It's this door. Here it is. Yes, the inside of the ship. There is a way to the top there. This area has a medical, couple cryo units, oxygen. You have a bathroom and kitchen over on this side, and then you gotta go down to go up. The CIC here. Up here you have shower and counter, and that's it. The purpose of the Thrasher, right here. Yeah, it is meant to charge and kill. That's it. It does nothing else. It kills and kills and kills. I didn't write that down. I'm going to type that up real quick. whole blocks was... Okay. I didn't even do that. Total construction time from nothing to built was probably about 5 hours. That's it. 5 hours. The reason? Well, you make a ship that's intentionally tiny. You make a ship that only has the purpose of provide... Oh, I didn't even mention the main armament. My apologies, I'm an idiot. This is the main armament. These guns here. These forward cannons here firing out. So as you're approaching a target, that'll shoot them. Get them good. My apologies. So yes, it has the 24 side guns, the 6 flat guns, the 5 cannon guns, the 29 Vulcans, and those 8 dual heavy forward-firing cannons. It's designed to use its extreme maneuverability to get in quick, hit them hard, and then get out. 76 blocks long, 29 wide, 27 high. Yet because the entire outside of the ship is heavy armor, plus quite a bit of the inside, it weighs nearly 20 million kilos. The Naglfar cruiser weighs 16 million, so yeah. And the Naglfar has 13 million shields. The Valiant has 28 million. This has 33 million. And that's because of the sheer power cores that are around. There is one right where we are, but if you go to here, you can see a high yield power core there. There's 5 of these on board. One of them right above our heads, so we can repair it. One of the forward and the only reversing Titan engine are fully capable of... Alright, let's get away from this thing. Those two engines are perfectly capable of being repaired to no fault of your own through welders. So, there's quite a few hydrogen tanks, so it has all the fuel in the world, but very little cargo. Just a handful of small units. The purpose is to get in quick, kill things, and then get out. That's it. So, yeah. So we should try the side thrusting. Going to the left here. Nowhere near that fast. 5 meters per second. 10 meters per second. 15. That's what it took to go to 15. Now this 5, 10, 15. And it'll go back down, but yeah, it's exactly the same. So it's not as maneuverable left, right, up, or down as the cruiser. But that's okay. It's not meant to. It's meant to be able to turn in other ways quick and use its forward thrust to get in quick to fire this nasty forward assault. And then as it zips by, it pounds the enemies with everything else. Speaking of, look at this. Every single one of those weapons is staggered. Titan engine on the bottom and the shield generator up top. So, let's try reversing thrust. Watch this. Reversing thrust. Now. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. And that giant is thanks to that Titan engine on the bottom. 6 hydrogen engines and 2 standard ions there. 2 more there and 2 more there. So you have... also, there's these 4 clusters. 4 small ion clusters, 6 large ion thrusters, 6 large hydrogen thrusters. All of that combined barely did anything to slow this near 20 million kilogram ship. This is what was needed to stop the ship. The Titan engine on the bottom. Now, are you ready for some speed? Let's show you this thing going forward. Ready, hit it. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. The other thing is it can actually turn very quickly here. Just as intended. Let's count how long it takes for it to get to the maximum in-game speed of 100 meters per second, shall we? 3, 2, 1. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Under 7 seconds. You see how quickly this thing is to move around. I haven't finished the console yet, but that's okay. It's very easy for this ship to swing around, which is necessary if you want to bring in those massive guns in a rapid amount of time. Charge in, swing to the side, fire your engines while your inertial dampeners are turned off, or fire mains rather, while the dampeners are turned off, and then get out of there. Or as you're charging in, you fire the mains, and then you combine with just running, and let the broadsides get them. I just love those Titan engines. Did you see that? The amount of exhaust. So yeah, don't ask this thing to do anything too fancy. It's not meant for that. Don't ask it to do exploration. Don't ask it to look pretty. It goes in, it kills, it gets out. Especially because it just doesn't have the ammo to stick around. It has the sublight fuel and hydrogen fuel stick around for a good while, and the 3 jump drives make it very nice. Combat jumps if need to. It can actually, because of its incredible ability to turn, you have 3 jump drives. Jump once behind the enemy. Turn around. Shoot them with everything you've got. Jump a second time in what was their front and is now behind as they turn to shoot you. Or wherever you want. Go from there. You have the range, you have the firepower. And because of the incredible shields, you got the shields too. It is pricey to run, so you don't want to run it for very long, which is why there's a series of connectors, 2 on the sides and 2 on the bottom of the ship, as well as these yellow points to dock at the station. It's either the upper and the upper or the lower and the lower. You can't do upper and lower here, or middle too. It's the upper 2 or the lower 2 per unit, because it's just not quite the right distance apart. Don't forget to turn off your hydrogen engines before docking. Sure, yeah. The Thrasher, named from the Mimitar Thrasher of EVE Online. 5 hours of construction, and I just gotta finish the console, and I'm done. Thanks. Catch you later.